All right, everybody, welcome to today's video where we're going to show you some very important things about the PPM token that you need to know as far as how to buy, swap, stake, and farm the token itself. Now, why would you want to pay attention to this? Because it's very important to be able to buy the asset and know how to swap it and use your wallet, but also to be rewarded for actually just holding the asset and then taking advantage of some of the other benefits and rewards for taking a part of this entire ecosystem as we kick off what is soon to be a world-changing project in the world of gaming, NFTs, app messaging, and a decentralized project that will share great messages around the world as we do it together and have some fun. So what you're going to want to do first is go to punkpandafarm.com. It will take you to this website here, and you're going to want to scroll down to the section that won't be live yet until the actual day 12 Eastern on July 29th. So this part of the site will be grayed out until that day when it goes live. And then you will see what I see right now on the screen, which is the swap feature. So right now you can see the PPM token versus BNB is $1.40. And you'll see where it says swap, stake, farm, and then dashboard. We did a really good job of integrating everything into one dashboard that you could have right on the home page, so you didn't have to do as much work. We understand that crypto can be a little confusing and overwhelming at times, so some of the tools we put on the page make it as simple as can be, and then also we've created some tools to help share with you guys so you can be able to navigate these spaces and be able to do the most important things first. So let's go ahead and kick it off. You should see this screen now in front of you, and we want to go ahead and buy. So we're going to go ahead and swap. All this means is we're taking BNB, which is Binance token, and we are swapping it for PPM token. So as you see here, you will have a certain amount of BNB in your wallet. Here we have about 0.5 BNB, which is about a couple $100 worth of crypto. And you can see if we go ahead and swap, PPM is on top. We're going to swap some of the BNB for PPM token. So it'll ask you to connect your wallet right on top. We have that integration, and you'll need a MetaMask wallet. So if you don't have a MetaMask wallet, we're going to drop a link down below to show you how to set up a MetaMask. It's relatively simple and probably the most popular wallet in decentralized crypto that you could use. So you can see you can swap back and forth. So if you wanted to sell PPM and get BNB back, you can do it that way. And then you see these markers where it's 25, 50, 75, 100%. That just means, hey, do you want to do 25% of your stack, 50%? It's just an easy way, or you can type in whatever it is that you want to do. So in this case, we're going to swap 0.1 BNB, and we're going to get a certain amount of PPM in return. So when you actually go ahead and swap, you click swap, you put in how much you want to swap for, you hit swap, and then it will bring you to your MetaMask to confirm the transaction. Now, because this is all built on the Binance Smart Chain, it's very, very quick. You can use some resources here like BSC Scan to see where this actually happened online. What's great about crypto, everything is immutable and you can see every transaction that's ever happened, but you can trust that this will happen pretty fast. And what's cool is that in this dashboard, you'll be able to see that swap right in your wallet. So here you can see that that transaction has gone through. And what's cool about what we've built is you can see right into your wallet from this dashboard, and you'll be able to see that we now have less BNB and we have more PPM balance right in our wallet. So we'll also show you videos of where you can claim your rewards, and we'll show you how to do all that here. But this is the most basic form. If you want to buy PPM tokens, this is where you do it right from the homepage and swap. You're going from Binance to PPM token in your dashboard connected to your MetaMask wallet. So once you do that, now you've bought PPM token, right? So this is great. Now we can actually go to stake. So if you look on the top left here of your screen, you'll see swap and then stake. Staking is just a simple way of rewarding users for holding a certain asset. In this case, it's PPM token. And with everyone at the team over here has created a really good system for you to be able to just hold it, lock it up, and receive rewards just for holding the asset. So you can stake as much as you want. You can see that we have 44.5 PPM in our wallet here. For an example, we're just going to type in 20 and then click stake. So once you type in however much you want, you can just go ahead and confirm it. It'll pull up in your wallet in MetaMask and ask you to what's called sign the transaction. And you're going to go through the same process again. Anytime you have to do it, just make sure, check the numbers, go ahead and confirm the transaction. There's a little bit of a gas fee. All that means is this is the cost of doing business on the blockchain. It's very, very cheap. I mean, it's next to nothing. It's very minimal, but this is what it costs to run these transactions on the immutable ledger. Now, this is very simple. Now we've locked up and staked 20 PPM. So you can see right here, 20 have been staked. You can unstake it if you want. And we've already earned rewards because every half hour, they actually go ahead and reward you just for holding your tokens, which is great. Here you can see on the dashboard, there's an APR, which will adjust. This is like your rate of return for holding it. As more people stake, those rewards go down percentage-wise. So it does, benefit you to be in early. Now we're going to show you how to farm. Okay, so basically, it's about adding liquidity to a market. So if you're a little overwhelmed or don't understand what farming is and things like that, don't worry. We're going to break it down for you right here. Now, because this is not on a centralized exchange, this is all done in a decentralized way. It means somebody needs to create the market. Somebody needs to put up BNB and PPM tokens for other people to be able to buy and sell these assets. And so if you do so, you're rewarded in an unbelievable way for allowing others to buy and sell these assets. So that is what it means to add liquidity. You're basically creating a market where others can buy and sell. So we're going to show you how to do that right here. So if you go ahead and click farm, you'll see this page right here. Now, what you want to do, and the easiest way to do it, is make sure you have PPM on the top and BNB on the bottom, and you'll need to provide an equal amount of both assets. So however much liquidity you want to provide for PPM, you can say, hey, I want to, in this case, I want to put up 6.1, as you see here in PPM. It will tell you the equivalent amount in BNB that would match that for you to lock up and create that market for others to buy and sell. Again, what's really beneficial for you in this is if you do this, you're again creating the market for somebody else to be able to buy and sell these assets. And every time they do buy or sell, you're receiving rewards and receiving fees right into your wallet for creating this market. Now, it's also important to note that at no point are you stuck into like a long-term contract and there's no time frames. You can stake or unstake or add liquidity or remove liquidity at any time. But there's so many rewards, especially early on in this program, as there are with many decentralized projects, that it makes sense to provide liquidity and to earn these rewards and to also stake your PPM as well and be able to harvest these rewards. So this is where you would do it. You'd click on farm and then you would go to liquidity and do it just like this. So again, quite simply, you're going to type in the amount of PPM that you want to provide liquidity for. Again, keep in mind, you'll need an equivalent amount of BNB on the other side. And the system will automatically tell you what that is. And here you'll see a couple things like slippage tolerance. Don't worry much about that. Go ahead and hit enable, and it will ask you through MetaMask to sign that transaction again. Anytime you do a transaction on the blockchain, you have to pay a very small fee. This is to add it to the wallet. Now we're going to go ahead and supply this liquidity. It's going to ask you to confirm on the blockchain in your MetaMask. And boom, now your transaction has been submitted. You can view it there on BSC scan if you'd like. And we have now provided liquidity to the market. So you can see both balances have been decreased by a bit. And now we have a PPM LP or liquidity pair token, which is really, really exciting. So now we're going to go ahead and farm it. So if you can see here, we have gone ahead and added that. So we've taken 10 PPM and the equivalent amount of BNB. And now we're just going to go ahead and approve the contract. So you can actually stake that token that you just had. So if I want to provide liquidity to a market, I'm going to go ahead and lock that up so now other people can buy and sell these assets and I can earn rewards from it. So you're going to go ahead and approve that contract. And it's pretty foolproof. Like anytime it prompts you to do something through the page, even if you're a little confused, pretty much go ahead. It's safe and the fees are absolutely minimal. So you can go ahead and do this. So you can play around with a small amount and do larger if you feel safe. And now you can see we have an LP token. That's how much of a balance we have there as an LP token. So we can go ahead and stake as much as we want. And it even prompts you if you didn't have PPM token and you want to do this, it'll bring you right back to where you can swap and buy PPM token. And you can play with these if you want to do all of it. We're in this case going to type in 0.5. You can type in whatever number you want. Go ahead and click that button, sign the transaction through your wallet, confirm it, and with just a quick confirmation, you have now staked your LP tokens. So what does this mean? This means you've learned how to buy it. You've learned how to stake it and earn rewards. You've learned how to create the market and add liquidity and how to get those rewards as well. So now you can see this is a pretty early example and why it shows you to be early to the market. We've staked 0.5 of an LP token and we've already earned a bunch of PPM tokens. Look at those rewards. It's insane. So that number will adjust over time as more people get into the market. But I want to just explain harvesting real quick. So If you wanted to add more liquidity, you would hit the plus sign here. If you wanted to add less liquidity or you wanted to take it away, you would hit the minus sign and kind of unstake that. But harvest simply means to take the rewards that you've earned and to put them into your wallet. Okay, so if you wanted to collect your rewards and add them into your wallet, that's how you do it, by clicking harvest, and you'll go through the same process of just confirming through your wallet. So now with this said, we now have the ability to do all the things we need to do to access all the insane rewards that PunkPanda has created, especially with this IDO on July 29th. So what you're going to first want to do, step by step, boom, swap and buy PPM, take some PPM and stake PPM. And if you're comfortable with that, you're going to earn rewards. There's a lot of rewards that the system is set up to release over time. Every 30 minutes, you'll be gaining rewards. There's a lot of benefit there. If you're a little intimidated by adding and removing liquidity and doing some of these transactions, go ahead and stop there as you want to learn more and maybe you dive into it a bit more. But if you're ready to take that next step and you want to create and provide the market to earn more rewards, that's how you do so as well, doing what we just showed you on how to farm. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is pretty difficult stuff. Like, we're talking about the most complex financial space in the world, and it's actually a lot harder than this. So shout out and congratulations to everyone involved, because the team has done such a great job of making this as simple as you can by putting the interface right on the home page. So I look forward to showing you guys how to unstake and how to claim rewards, things like that, in the next video. But here is where you need to know the basics of getting started so you don't miss out come July 29th when the IDO launches. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you very soon with some resources down below.